Hey, welcome back. And notice there's no big text today that I'll be reading through. I just want to give you a little introduction to the end of this book. If you've read ahead, awesome. But if you haven't, please take the time to read up to chapter 37 before watching this. Like, seriously, stop the video now and just read up through chapter 37 before you get to this. Okay? I'll pause dramatically. Hopefully, if you're still watching this, you've read up through chapter 37. So, chapter 37, you have Elihu give this long, he's chapter 35 through 37. He's doing this long speech just talking about how amazing God is, basically. I mean, he does say to Job, you're not perfect, but he doesn't say, Job, you deserve all the punishment. He's different from the others in that way. He does say, though, Job, you overspoke when saying you're perfect. But he just says all this stuff about how amazing God is. Now, Elihu, remember, came out of nowhere. No backstory. We just, poof, he's there. And then you turn to 38. And you get what probably... Now, when I think, how would the first readers of this story, or hearers of this story, have felt reading through this story? Not if they didn't have any idea before reading this who God was, really, or any idea of what's going to happen. They no foreshadowing at all other than what's in the text, and they read this next sentence. They would probably have thought, this is going to go really bad, really fast. Listen to these verses. Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind. So the Lord totally ignores everything Elihu says. Doesn't even refer to him. He answers Job. And remember, Job has been asking all the way through, God, answer me, God, answer me. And God does. The Lord answered Job, but his voice comes out of a whirlwind, out of a tornado. And the Lord says, who is this that darkens my counsel without knowledge? Who do you think you are, that you're questioning what I do when you don't have a clue? Who is this that darkens my counsel without knowledge? Dress for action like a man. I will question you, and you will answer me. And that's the point where I think the earliest readers of this book would have gone, Job is at his end. The rest of this book is going to be all the ways Job is going to die painfully. I mean, this is serious. The Lord answers Job. Job's been asking, and remember, in a couple of chapters, Job's last speech, he says, he said, God, I've written out everything I think about you. This is my indictment against you. Have the honor to do the same for me. Give me your written indictment. And if you do, I will wear it like a crown and parade it around so everyone will know how wrong you are. And God says, okay, Job, let's talk. But I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer me, and I'm the maker of the universe, so you have to do what I say. And not only that little phrase, dress for action like a man, a literal translation is tie up your robes. And what that means is, back in those times, guys wore long robes, and when they went into battle, they would kind of tie it up, pull it up so that they could run, because you can't really run in a dress, and so that it would provide some protection for some important parts for men. So it's like, in modern language, it'd be sort of like saying, Job, let's go. Okay, let's go. Got your cup on because you're going down. Like, this is going to get real, really fast, Job. You want answers? Let me ask you some questions first and see how serious you are about these answers. That's the setup for chapter 38. Now, I'd like you to watch the next video, and with the next video's voice in mind, because I really like how this next video is presented. With that voice in mind, finish this book. and then answer the questions. Thanks, guys.